What's up, everybody? We're testing audio really quick, so we're starting. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, we need to adjust something. I'm gonna lower this a little bit, and I think we should be better off. But welcome in, Misty. We are finally back with some trails. I'm looking forward to it. I think that should be better. Guys, if anyone in here needs the audio changed, if I should lower the game audio, raise my microphone, please let me know. But let's get back into it. But welcome in, Misty. It's always good to see you. Oh, wait. Shit, that was the other thing I wanted to do. Hold on, wait 1 second. I forgot I still had chat up there. Okay, there we go. That's gonna be better. Yeah, it's been a bit. It's been a couple weeks. Obviously, the holidays and everything got in the way, and then the beginning of the year was a little bit rough. So, it's probably been like 3, maybe even 4 weeks since we've done this. So, the last thing we did was we finished the prologue, which is crazy. So, we are now into chapter 1. But I remember the last thing that we heard was that Cassius Brightdad died after he went I forget where he went, and I'm sure I'll remember shortly. And I know we've been hearing about some shit going down in the area that he went, so... Oh, the airliner has gone missing. It's not that he died. We don't have confirmation of it. We just know that the airliner that he was on went missing, and he was headed to where things have been happening, so that's what was going on. But hell yeah. Glad you could be here, Misty. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember everything once again. But we'll get there. Disappearance of the Lind, Chapter 1. Let's do it. Welcome in, Luna. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Those, the plushies look amazing. But yeah, I figured we would hear about her mom at this point. Again, if audio is unbalanced for anyone, for Misty, Luna, if you notice that the game is loud, let me know. If I should raise whatever, just let me know. Yes, the sitting cuties. Alrighty. Definitely that or the mic. Okay, well, let me fix this up. So the way this game is set up, I can't check the audio because this is one of the few games I'm playing on my computer. Let me know if that is any better. If it didn't change, just keep me updated because I have the mic maxed out in volume. The game is loud. You're loud. Estelle's loud. Josh was loud. Everyone's loud. Welcome in, Ramen. Did that change at all? That's a lot better? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. Because, obviously, with my capture card going through consoles, I can easily just check the monitor, but, I'm not very PC savvy, because I don't play games on PC very often. So, if I go to check OBS, I don't have a dual monitor setup, I have to get out of the game, and if I quit out of the game, the audio stops, so I have no way to check it, and I'm like, well, goddamn. So, I appreciate that, guys. But welcome in, Ramen. Happy New Year. I know it's been a bit, so I hope everything's been treating you well. Oh, that's cool. This part was in the remake trailer, too? Oh, hell yeah. Hopefully we'll hear more about that soon. I know it was, I'm pretty sure it was a Nintendo presentation that we saw it last time, whether it was a direct or whatever the case was. I forget. But, who knows? Maybe we'll hear more about it soon. Damn. Don't watch any recent trailers until we've beaten. Understandable. I will not. I'll stay awake. I don't even know if I saw the initial trailer, because I don't think I saw the presentation with it, and I think Misty was the one that mentioned that it was happening. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I don't think I ever watched the initial one, either. She's only 7 years older than us? Man, I don't know. Maybe it's just the gray hair in these games, but I'm like, oh yeah, they've got at least 30 years on us, and then, you know, she doesn't look it, it's just the hair. Whether it's gray or is it like a very light purple, like a saffron? No, saffron's yellow. I think I've done this before. Saffron yellow. No. Saffron is like a purplish. Well, that's funny. Only 7 years older, damn. Okay.
now I want to remember everything. So do I have to do? What would I have to do for this? Searching for a flower. Do I not have these? Oh, did I just not turn it in? Maybe. All right. Well, let's go to the chapel. Shit. Which one's the chapel? Guys, I swear I'll remember everything. The church right here. I remember getting this, and I'm pretty sure I got the bear claw, because I'm pretty sure I remember being in the forest for the story mission and getting it. Yes, that was it. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, and then I have to... I'm still pretty sure I gotta report it at the guild. So let's go do that. Hell. Yeah. Just wanted to check. And I assume, being that we have to leave to that, they're probably... Wait, failed? Yo, what? Did I not do that one? God damn it. See, it's been a couple weeks, so I don't even remember if I did it and just didn't report it, or whatever the case was. Damn, that's frustrating. Oh well. Not gonna beat myself up over this. Oh well, guys. Okay, but now let's remember how the rest of this works. Right, we have the statuses. How much money do we have? You know what? Now we have Scheherazade with us. Let's check the shop. The weapon shop and everything. I already missed one, Ramen. Again, it's just been a while, so I don't even remember if it was something that I didn't do and completely missed, or whatever the case was. But it happens. Okay. Not gonna beat myself up. Not gonna beat myself up over it right now. If I need to do it, if I'm gonna be doing a second playthrough anyway, I'll get to it at some point. Slot is sealed. Do we have? We do not have a lot of Septium, so I'm gonna say we're probably pretty good with what we got. All right, I'll start heading out. It's on the west side of. It's probably the northwest one, or just the west one. Northwest was how we got to the tower, the Malgatrail. Finally got Cold Steel 2 recently, so you now finally have all 4. Oh, hell yeah, Misty. I remember you were playing the first one a little while back, right? Like, you got it relatively recently, I think? Okay. These guys were really weak to fire. And she has fire. Also has. You could totally get this. Cool. Hell yeah, Luna. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day so far. Yeah, I didn't get the best sleep again, but I was able to wake up at a relatively good time. Blood sugar's doing okay. I was able to eat 2 meals so far, so everything's looking good. So I'm planning on doing this stream for probably 2 to 3 hours. Get some good time back into this. You know, even if I don't stream, I want to try and get back into the habit of, even if it's not a long stream, still get to stream through some of these days. And if everything goes to plan, I'm going to be doing a stream tomorrow with Ambi's Gaming Corner, and then also Saturday we're going to be doing some more Indiana Jones. So if that's the case, then this will be the first time in a while that I've done a stream every day of the week. So I'm hoping that that is going to be the case. And, well, sorry, almost every day. 6 days of the week. So even if it's just a little bit, I want to get back to it and kind of keep myself up on that. That would be the best that I can do. Plus, I want to hit all these games anyway. I was happy to get back to Hi-Fi Rush for a little while. Definitely enjoyed it, and I'm excited to get back to this game and the whole series. Like, I want to do this deep dive into this series. I've done Trails of Cold Steels 1 and 2 on stream, so wanted to start back from this from the beginning of the series, and that's where we're at now. So I'm very excited to hit all these games in the new year and everything else that'll be coming out. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So I hope you're doing well, Luna. Of course, getting those sitting cuties, I'm sure makes the day pretty good. They're so cute. I love the look of them. Definitely send pictures of the ones that come tomorrow. I want to see those too. Chief Warrant Officer next door. Alright, let's go get that. Doing fine. May or may not have broken the landlord's shovel. Was it burying the body again? You gotta be more careful with those, Luna. You gotta get your own shovel if you're gonna bury someone. No, I'm kidding. That sucks, though. How'd it break? Or, allegedly. How did it allegedly break? Yeah, it's been a couple weeks, Ramen. Obviously the holidays got in the way, and then like with the new year, my blood sugar wasn't doing great, so I wasn't streaming as much on the days that I'm by myself. Oh, a snow shovel. Okay. That's a little bit better. Yes, I agree with that, Ramen. I'm trying to remember everything and how to get everything done. I'm gonna take a look at the menu again right after this to see the how the septum oh god, what the name of it is. Let me get to the menu and I'll do like a quick run through. Because I remember in this game it's more of a combination, like if I have this many earth, I can't remember the word for it, but if I have this many earth quartz in, I can get a certain combination that unlocks different attacks. Something along those lines. So I'm going to take another look at that and kind of like get a refresher. Trying to find our own shovel. Been to 7 stores 3 times over the past week and I have none. Really? God damn. Did you just get a lot of snow? Oh, what a guy. The Hawken Gate north of here. Interesting. It's an element combinations of various quartz for the arts. Yes, that's it. That was the best way to put it. Yeah, so what do I have? Like, if I'm looking at... Not equipment. I wanted to look at equipment. I was on the right thing. I think I can only see the actual combination stuff while I'm in the, like, the shop menu for it. But arts are broken. I will remember this. I know I have the action. I think I have action 1 on a couple people. Does everyone have it? No. Scheherazade can't hit 1. Okay. Yeah, the next time I get to another town, I'm going to take a look at it. But yes, that's exactly the way to put it, obviously. My mom's legally disabled in the office. Didn't do their damn job of clearing the snow before it melted it. Now it refroze. Ugh. Well, that's nice of you. How hard was the ice? So usually yesterday cleared some of the ice away, which is why my arm is sore, but my palms lurch. That makes sense. If I run against it, I'll break more ice, but you're not cracked down the middle. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, that's nice of them. So you can see them in your Bracer notebook. Is that... What button is that? I'm gonna find it. Is it the memo thing? Ornaments? Magic setup, maybe? I think this is the notebook. If it's not, let me take another look at something else. This is recipes. It's a solid 2 to 3 inches thick. Damn, for the ice? Whew. Yeah, set it in the Discord. Okay, I assume... I'm still gonna get the buttons mixed up. I assume this is what I'm looking for. Is this it? I think this is it. I think it's just the general stuff. Yeah, so required elements, yeah, and the better the quartz, the more it has. Like, Volcanic Rave obviously would be crazy. And some of the fire quartz have more than just the one element to it. And like what I mean by that is like Firebolt requires 1, so that would be 1. But Flare Arrow requires 3, but that doesn't mean it has to be 3 different quartz. It just means that quartz have to equal up to 3 things. And I'm pretty sure that I should be able to check. Like if I were to go over to yeah, the elemental value of these is what it is. So that has 1, but information has a Mirage value of 2. Okay. Okay. So I'm definitely remembering all that stuff. Do I want to check out Haken Gate? How did I open up? Was it? Yeah, it was this that I wanted to look at. Man, I'm upset that I missed that one. But whatever. Every Trails game that I've played so far, I've missed at least one mission in my first playthrough, so at least I'm just par for the course right now. Okay, so right now, we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Thank you, Ramen, for the quick little update. Oh my gosh. Right, just a patch. That's brutal. Gotta love that. At least you took care of it for the most part and helped your mom out for sure. And it only took 1 shovel. And it wasn't even yours. Think of it that way. Open the gate by remote control. Damn. Fancy. Okay, guys, let's head to Bose. Sidewalk up to our door, and that was all ice. Managed to clear that. Okay, that's good. How cold is it right now for where you're at? Won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Interesting. Okay, I don't think... Ramen, is there anything you're thinking I should do before heading across then? Any other hidden quests or anything that I should take care... Oop, that is not what I meant to do. 33 currently, but it got single digits overnight. Right, which is how it refroze. So that makes sense. I think I'm pretty good. It didn't look like the shop had any other, like, weapons for me to get. The only other thing could have been quartz that I could have checked the Orban shop, but I know there will be stuff in Bose for that. And, I don't even have a lot of Septium to even get the quartz anyway. So I have a feeling... I already missed one of the quests, so if I miss the second one right now, it's not the end of the world. Oh, that refroze over a week ago. Okay, fair. Yeah, I'll just head through, it's fine. Do I want... Hello, sir. Got hit by the storm, melted slightly a day or so later, then refroze, but dealing with the ice for 2 weeks. Jeez. Yeah, it could be real nasty when shit refreezes like that. Interesting that this is like a separate section. Is there a reason for this? Maybe later. Maybe later. Okay, let's head to Bose. Let's get into some fights. Neville Valley. No way, it's just this peaceful over here. Yo, is it just this peaceful over here? Everything should be fine aside from that one quest. Okay. Yeah, no, unlucky. I gotta... Again, I really wish I remembered, like, did I actually miss it? Did I do it, forget to turn it in? Whatever the hell the case was. So I'm gonna try and be a little bit more conscious and look better for that kind of stuff.
Oh, was he done
Exactly.
already?
Do their jobs. Sister Fiance had to confront them about it because their entire party went on strange advice and they slept 5 times. Jeez, that's brutal. Is that Ignis Ventus? Look at this fucking guy! Yo, Ignis, welcome in. I hope the new year is treating you right. I hope the holidays treated you and Mel right. Always happy to see you here. You know, I think I remember you saying that because that sounds familiar. Game's much more lenient on it as opposed to the other games I've played, so that's at least good to know. Missing One Quest is not bad. Alright, I'm going to try and be up on it a little bit more. I'm going to check whenever I get the opportunity, I'll check the notice boards. I'll definitely be sure to make a lot of saves as well, just in case. Yeah, no, definitely. It's been a bit. Yeah, everything's going pretty well. You know, good enough. I'm here playing some great games, so it can't be all that bad. So, always happy to see you, man. We've been playing some really cool games. Obviously, Trails in the Sky. We hit Shadow of the Colossus recently. We're hitting Hi-Fi Rush. Having a lot of fun. Called a plow and they put out salt, but it did nothing. They didn't even try and clear the ice. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, Luna. Well, I hope the move and everything went well, Ignis. Any plans to get back to stream yourself in the next couple of months? I've been missing those Rebirth streams. I've been missing those Yakuza 0 streams. I've been missing all of the Kingdom Hearts streams. I've been missing the voices. You know, I think I might just miss you, bro. Did we know Grant? Okay, so we gotta go to we gotta speak to Lugan at the Boast branch. See what's up. Almost pulled the trigger a few times on random Spyro streams, but not yet. Okay, understandable. I get it. Well, we're always here when you're ready to come back, and you know I'm looking forward to it. Take your time and do what you need to, man. But always happy to see you. You know, and guys, I'm gonna give you this because I have to. I gotta give Ignis Ventus the quick shout out, guys. If you don't follow Ignis Ventus, they're an awesome streamer, Spyro speedrunner. And so many other cool games, like I mentioned, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, they were in the middle of. They've been playing some of the Yakuza games, they're doing Kingdom Hearts. Give them the follow, because I'm still holding you to it. If you hit that follower goal, they're going to do a Spyro speedrun with a DDR pad, so please, we need to see this. I hope that still counts. Still have all that footage you never made into videos? Oh my gosh. It'll get there, man. When it piles up, it gets to be a lot, and you're just looking at that, you're like, damn. There's a Spyro run done on HDQ by an old homie. Oh shit! You know, I was watching HDQ here and there when it was live, and I was missing some of the runs because of streams myself, other stuff like music stuff I was doing, but I had it up for a lot of it, and I saw some of the Spyro run. I've been going back and watching all the runs that I missed, so I gotta watch a Spyro run again. But hell yeah, that's awesome. If Nintendo made their announcement a few days ago, I wouldn't have bought the plushies. Really? What for? Okay, first Mr. Ashton, now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. Well, I guess we'll find out at the Post Branch. Yeah, it is interesting how no one's, like, getting specific about this stuff. Boom. Really? The route changed so much? So, is your stuff, like, outdated at this point? Like, is it recent changes? Strength up! Bada boom! Alright, we'll just... It's fine. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's actually kind of fine. Damn. poison doesn't carry
Here we
over
go.
outside of battle. Okay. Apparently all within the last year. Really? Damn. Say for the console, that is totally fair. What do you think the price point is going to be, Luna? Anyone have any guesses as to what the Switch 2 is going to cost? But, want a recap? I'll definitely take a recap. Estelle, jack of all trades, she can be giga strong, physical attacker, or arts user. She's kind of like the balance. That's what I imagine. Makes me want to go back so bad. Hey man, it's always there. It's always there. Whenever you find the time. Sorry, I was taking a sip of something. A 300 at least? Yeah, I'm thinking 4. I'm thinking anywhere between 3 and 4. 100%. I don't think it's going to be over 4, or at the very least, man, I hope it's not over 4. But I'm in the same vein as you guys. Right, Joshua's fast but low defense, high attack build, or high magic build. Okay, so he's like the glass. So Joshua's the glass cannon. Estella's kind of like the balance. Wish there was more color, but I like how it lines of control like LEDs. Yes, I did like that. Charizard is a magic user specialized in win and buffing allies. Okay. Perfect, so I'm going to start building people like that. Fast though.
Soon as you can.
What kind of stuff do I have on... I have a status, can I check? Oh, her Southern Whip was good. I remember that. Okay, yeah. Oh, she's also 2 levels higher anyway. I was like, damn, why does she have... That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so Scheherazade is kind of like a support with a magic base in it. Joshua, glass cannon, very low defense, but high attack. Actually, his defense literally isn't even that much lower right now comparatively, but overall, good to know. Yeah, Robomon, welcome in. I hope you and Kuro are doing well. Always happy to see you guys. Depends on the specs, I think. We'll see in April. That's when the next direct is. Yeah, I believe that's the case. I was hearing so many rumors, you know, obviously with the Switch 2 circulating, with all the leaks and everything about when Nintendo's going to show it off. So I was hearing a lot of times that we were going to hear about it today. So turns out they were right. But now I wonder when it's going to come out, because I was hearing basically anywhere between April and June would be the tentative release date for it. But now with all of the I forget how they worded it. Like you can go in and test the console, like give it a shot before it comes out, kind of thing. And they have that stuff going through June. So I feel like it wouldn't release until all that stuff is done. So I'm thinking like late June it's gonna come out. But yeah, I'm thinking like 4 is probably pretty accurate for how much this is gonna be. Of course, we'll see. Man, I hope. Hoping it's not gonna break the bank. Maybe late fall from hopeful. Nintendo usually doesn't delay up here. Yeah, no, I feel like Nintendo doesn't delay. And especially, I think the only weird thing with this console is that it's taken so long to announce. Again, like the whole video game industry was like, oh yeah, we're gonna see this, well, the Direct is April 2nd. I'm talking about just the release of the console. But yeah, maybe late fall. I'm hoping before that, man, because the entire video game industry was like, yeah, no, this is going to be out in 2024, and the fact that we were 2 weeks in to 2025 and we didn't even hear the announcement of the console, everyone was like, what the fuck is Nintendo doing? Like, how are they doing it this poorly? Like, what happened that they're so late on this kind of thing? And, I don't know, it still feels kind of weird due to the fact that we still didn't see any games for it. Whereas, like, if you guys remember, like, the Nintendo Switch announcement, that showed off a couple different games and stuff like that. So this still feels weird. It was such, like, I almost felt like I didn't need that announcement, because the announcement didn't say or show or do anything that the rumors didn't. It just kind of confirmed that it was there, which we all knew it was. So this felt very strange. And, I mean, this totally was just Nintendo being like, well, it was already shown off, I guess we'll show it. And I guess we'll see what they're planning for release. Again, if they're doing, like, the testing, like, people can sign, or they have, like, the, like, dates all around the world. I forget where it was. I know, I think Luna was talking about it. Someone mentioned it in the Discord before, that they have, like, a testing date, so you have, like, the New York showcasing stuff that you can see it on, like, early April. I think it was, like, the 2nd to the 4th or something. And then it goes all the way out. I think the last one that they had listed was in Seoul, South Korea, and that was early June. So I feel like they're not going to release the actual console to the public until after that, which is why I'm hoping June. But I think what Ignis said is probably more likely. They definitely want to have it out before the holidays, but yeah. Comment on it said, this is the most fine, here's the announcement kind of video ever. Exactly. I remember, you know what the funny thing was? So I woke up in the morning to go to the bathroom. I was just gonna go pee. And then Amber had texted me and she was like, Sean, they announced it. And I watched the video and I didn't know how to feel about it. I was also half asleep. And then when I woke up later to actually wake up, the first comment I saw was, or like the article said that this was the most pointless and lifeless announcement of a console I've ever seen. And I was like, that nailed it on the head. That nailed it on the head. You know, and I don't think, and Nintendo isn't really allowed to be too upset about it because why have we not heard about it sooner? You know? Like, I understand, like, with all the leaks and rumors and shit, like, it was gonna fly. And of course, the leaks kind of suck because we, like I said, we knew everything that we saw pretty much before it happened. But at the same time, like, it always sucks, and I feel bad for Nintendo to some degree because, you know, leaks suck every step of the way. But why did it take so long to talk about this? You know, you could have at least mentioned anything about it before this announcement and gotten ahead of things, but they just didn't. So it felt very strange. I'm still excited nonetheless, but it definitely feels weird, especially compared to the magic that the Switch had when they first announced that. Like, go and watch the original Switch announcement and then compare it to this, and you're going to be like, wow, this kind of blows, but it's going to do just as well anyway. That huge building at the Wilson Market. Okay, so this is a big marketplace. Pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and orbs. Interesting. So wait, can we not buy weapons or orbs in Bose, or just in the marketplace? Again, feels like, yeah, totally. I understand that. Very happy about the bigger size, yeah. So actually, I'm curious, do you guys typically play Switch handheld? Do you play it on the dock more? Are you guys like 50-50 on it? Because 9 times out of 10, I am docking my Switch. I'm not playing it handheld. So, like with the Switch OLED when that came out, and people were like, oh, are you gonna get it? I'm like, it's really not gonna do anything for me. But the bigger size is very helpful, and the kickstand. I'm sure Black Belt is over the moon about it. Haven't used a dock in over a year. Really? Handheld for me, but now want to try and dock more? Hell yeah. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Only hand... Damn! Alright, so I'm definitely out here being the weird one. That's crazy. But okay. Yeah, no, having the bigger screen, the bigger size, really nice. And again, the nice kickstand is great because this kickstand on the Switch was very flimsy. But yeah, damn, okay, so I am outvoted 3 to 1. That's sick though. Skyward Sword made me like the dock, the motion controls. Ooh, that's a good point. Good point. Haven't used the dock since the Scarlet and Violet DLC release night. Interesting. Totally fair, guys. I do like the nostalgia of it basically being a Game Boy DS. True, exactly, and that's what's so cool about it being the handheld, you know? Which I think is partially why, like, it took them so long to make. Do you guys think it is as powerful as a PS4? Do you think they can actually deliver on that promise? Okay, I just want to get a sense for where I am and what everything is. Okay, so 17. So the church is there, and I think that's where I got to bring that letter to. So I should do that first. The northwest is the hotel. There's the marketplace, and then in the top left next to the hotel is another shop. Bracer Guild is top right. All right, yeah, no Warble Factory on this one. All right, let's start in the church. think this is who I was supposed to bring a letter to. Ho, ho, ho! Gotta play the new shit on the big screen. Totally fair. Hell no. PS4, I don't think so. Looking at exactly RDR2 and God of War, but Nintendo does make some of the best looking water still sometimes. I'll give you that. I'll give you that for sure. And I think that's what was doing them in. I think the reason we hadn't heard about the Switch 2, nor that we heard anything about any games coming to it, is the fact that they can't get them to work. I think they made that promise saying that their new console was going to be as powerful as a PS4, which when people looked at it were like, that's ridiculous. The PS4 is 10 years old. How can Nintendo get away with this? But at the same time, the PS4 had games like Red Dead Redemption 2 and God of War and Horizon. Like, if I can play those games and have them run as well and look as good as they did on the PS4 on a handheld, that is unbelievable. The problem is that I know Nintendo, and there's no fucking humanly possible way that I could trust them to fucking make that work. I am playing the Nintendo Switch that came out in 2017, and I can't invite a friend to a game. That's where Nintendo is on their hardware. They can't make an invite system work. They can't make their network connections work. Do you think I can trust them to make... Scarlet and Violet runs at 2 frames a second. You think I can trust them to make a console that runs like a PS4? Absolutely the fuck not. Sort of, God, though, if the new Metroid is even more delayed to be on Switch 2. Here's the thing with it, Ignis. I'm very curious to see what they're actually planning with it at that point. I'm not worried about graphics. I'm worried about how well the game runs, Luna. That's my problem. Because Scarlet and Violet is ass when it comes to actually running the game. I say it all the time, I have fun with it, but my god, it doesn't work. That game should never have been released the way that it was, and it's actually disgusting that they never fixed it. But, you know, at some point, it's also Nintendo and it's Pokemon, you know, it doesn't... That's the whole thing. With Nintendo specifically, you know, no one's looking for 60 frames a second. Would that be more on Game Freak? I would say so, without a doubt that it's more on Game Freak, but, I'm sure Nintendo signed off on it to some degree. I definitely blame Game Freak more so, but... Switch 2 runs like a PS4. You turn this shit on, hold it over your head, and you'll finally live your dreams of identifying as an attack helicopter. True! Ugh, so I'm definitely... I've always been performance over graphics. If a game runs well, it doesn't have to look great. That's how I've always done games. But I just don't think Nintendo has it in them. But I think that promise got a lot of people excited. Now they're really trying to make it work. And it's just not. If the Switch 2 is just a bigger screen, longer battery life, and better controls, that's literally all they need to do, and people would be happy with it. Yeah, that's 100%. But they put the idea in people's heads, and now people are like if the game doesn't run consistently at least 30, what the heck? I mean, true. And that's what happened with Scarlet and Violet. I don't think there's a lot of games, but, you know, the argument that I always make on the same end is like, you know, Nintendo comparatively to Xbox and PlayStation has more of a childlike audience. So... You know, where if PlayStation released a console and didn't have games running at 30 frames a second, you know, the whole community would be up in arms. But if Nintendo does it really matter if Mario Party, if I can't see Mario's mustache fibers when I'm playing Mario Party? Like, it gets to a point where you're nitpicking, but I think there's definitely a bottom floor here. And I think the bottom floor is a game shouldn't look the way that Scarlet and Violet did. I think that's exactly it. I should be able to play the games that they sell. True, I agree with that wholeheartedly, 100%, because Scarlet and Violet was ass at running on the Switch. The reason why I don't hold Hogwarts Legacy to the same degree is because it wasn't a Nintendo first-party game. Like, Hogwarts Legacy wasn't developed with the Nintendo console in mind, and I think that's why I give it a pass for that. The fact that they got it to run on the Switch at all is unbelievable to me. That's crazy. Yo, cook a snack on that Nintendo, the heat will give it off. True, though. Yeah, Nintendo definitely gets more of a pass due to the audience that it garners. With that being said, it does get to a point where we're like, come on, man, we're in 2025 now. Like, you can make a game run better than this.
Nintendo sells it even though it can't run shit. Exactly, and that's the problem with Nintendo. That is what I'm saying, without a doubt. Like, I give it more of a pass because it wasn't made for Nintendo consoles in mind. However, Nintendo did sign off on trying to make it work, and if it doesn't, then, I mean, Hogwarts Legacy still runs better than Scarlet and Violet, and that's why it's embarrassing. So here's hoping that games on the Switch 2 do run better at the very least. It doesn't have to be as powerful as a PS4, but just get that part down. Because again, like a Mario game only needs to look so cool. It doesn't need to have like Last of Us Part 2 graphics. I just need to see each frame of the leg moving, and I'm happy. That's where I'm at. With that being said, though, I am curious for everyone here, when you play games and you have that option, are you playing on graphics mode or are you playing on performance mode? Do you guys care about frames or do you care about like high fidelity graphics? What are you guys going for? I feel like I've asked this question before. I don't remember who's been here to answer it. I'm just curious. Does it switch depending on the game? Like, I know some people play like Rebirth in graphics mode, but they'll usually play games in performance kind of stuff. Honestly, just need an improvement on the fan. That's my biggest gripe. Yeah, that's fair. It can get real loud. It gets real hot. Totally. Okay, I want to get through this scene. Interesting. I'm only ever concerned about lag. If it's 60 FPS, I'll play it. Totally fair. The middle ground fidelity modes? Okay, so you like having that balance? Nice. Sometimes switch to graphics to enjoy the scenery? Hell yeah. I used to play in, what do you call it? In graphics mode a lot. And then as soon as I tried, performance once, I was like, oh, this is my entire personality now. This is so much nicer. That's how I felt instantly. Okay, so you know what? No, I want to check out the market first. Check that out. If a game is fun, it doesn't need to look good. That is exactly that is the motto that I live by. If a game is fun, it doesn't need to look good. If the game is boring and it looks pretty, it'll only get me so far. Final Fantasy 16 for more frames than usual, the sparks it too much sometimes. That is also fair. When the game is trying real hard to just get it to work. Tier bomb. Okay. How much do I have? Well, we can't buy weapons. Well, we can't buy weapons in the marketplace. So you know what? I am gonna head out right now because I'm gonna check the other shop first. Okay, this is like the tavern. Cheese risotto. Interesting. Oh shit! How do? Ramen, how do I get recipes in this game? Do I need to buy the thing and then I get the recipe? Heals 300 HP. You know what? Honestly, they're fine. I'm gonna do that. Do I have to eat it to get the recipe? I remember it was something different in this game than it usually is of just getting the recipe. I want quality gameplay over quality graphics. Again, Undertale's one of my favorite games, but it's still 16-bit. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's how I feel. I mean, graphics don't have to be... That's the nice... and that's the other thing, too. I like this, that we have a lot of games that have more unique art styles because a game with good graphics will only look good for as long as those graphics are up to date. A game with good art style can look good forever. That's the difference. Okay, just buy it. Perfect. Cool, so we're set with that. I don't have a high bar for stories so long as the plot doesn't have more holes than someone in a think it's a good story, totally fair. I think I'm kind of ruined on that end, playing a lot of JRPGs, having some of the best stories. I think it's kind of hard to come up with better stories than this. You know, like I'm out here playing Persona, I'm out here playing Final Fantasy, I'm out here playing Trails, I'm out here playing Yakuza. Like it's hard. It's hard to write stories that compare to those games, but don't compare. Take it for what it is, you know. Still on Switch 2, hell yeah. Things for graphics, we don't have those big jumps between gens like we used to. I mean, that is also true, Ignis. That is also true. I mean, just looking from the N64 to the GameCube is insane.
And now, like, I don't know if you... Like, I probably can't even tell a big difference between the Xbox One and where we are on, like, the Series X, you know? Like, I can't tell a huge difference from the beginning of PS4 to now, like, the middle of the PS5 life cycle. I'll continue to defend Sword and Shield story. Yeah, I don't know how many people play Pokemon for the story. I certainly don't, and I know Black Belt doesn't. I don't really... honestly, Pokemon is not one of those stories that I pay attention to too often, because a lot of times it's just the generic stuff. They have good stories, like Gen 5 had like an intense story that was really cool, that did something different. But definitely not one of the storied games that I'd look for. But exactly, it runs the game. Did you just get a shiny Vespiquen? That's sick. Even the whole console pro thing, I barely see those differences now. Exactly. I'm like, why am I doing this? And you know what? And it is interesting because I bet Sony got the money they wanted to on the PS5 Pro because they know it wasn't for everybody. Like, most people aren't getting the PS5 Pro because no one needs it. Why would I need that? For $800? I know it's $700, but if you're getting the stand and the disc drive, like, fucking ridiculous. They probably got the money they wanted from it and called it a day. You know, on the 3 people that would buy it. On the one route where you beat Zygarde too. Nice. Okay, I just need to call from behind that. That's why when they said that we should go to Hawken Gate, we should leave out information that we're bracers. That makes sense. Is this going to be something I need to do when I go everywhere, or... Did I steal Jimmy's luck? Honestly, take it. Man, he got 3 in 2 weeks. He's set. This is near the West Gate. Alright, let's go to the West Gate. And I will check to see if there are others. Okay. Decided along the trail behind Revenue Village. It must be sought out and exterminated ASAP. In a bind right now, seem to be lacking a certain cooking ingredient regularly used for practice. Please bring 5 tender poultry. Okay. And ferocious monster known as a king scorpion has been spotted roaming the East Coast Highway. Braces from this branch and request to deal with the threat immediately. Okay. That being said, you know what? Let's check the East Coast Highway. Because if I can get that one done, that'd be nice. Though I'm not sure where. And it never gets marked off on the map. Time to rerun the route alone for Sigilif. Yo, good luck. I hope you get that Sigilif soon. Alright, he'll just be... That's gotta be it. Okay, let's see. What are you weak to? You are a little bit more weak to fire. Yeah. Clock up Estelle, because she also Let's see what we do. Absorb neutral. Is that gonna heal it? Okay, yes, it would. Alright. No big deal. And deal that damage. Okay. Okay, so very resistant to physical attacks, so I definitely should be hitting it with arts. Alright, yeah, it'll take a little bit more damage. We'll take a little bit more damage, but we'll be good. Especially if we're gonna be hitting on crits. I'll attack it just too much. That crit alone. Hell yeah. Okay. So with that being... That's funny. Bada boom. Sick.
That's that. Let's move out.
Let's move out. Alright, that went well. Okay, so I don't think we know where that other town is. Wait, was that not it? Oh, okay, wait. Oh shit, wait, was that not it? Was that just a random fight? Or wait, did I have to talk to somebody? Shit. That's hilarious. Did I not take it? Bracer? Yeah. Nah, just from the bracer deal. Alright, wait, so was that not the fight? Oh, that wasn't the fight. This is the scorpion. This is the scorpion. Okay. Yep, has the exterminating message. Thank you for saying that. Bam, so that's just that's just a enemy? Okay. All this talk of graphics makes me miss the pixel art. You know what? There are some really cool games that you can play if you're missing the pixel art era. Specifically like Octopath Traveler, that's definitely on the Switch. 1 and 2 are both incredible games like that. I think Sea of Stars isn't technically pixel, but it's like that oldish style that's really cool. That's in it. The Lorax's voice. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. I'm gonna find the scorpion. And I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck this thing up first. Bada boom.
Oh, are we done?
Okay, I feel like it has to be in this section. But I feel like I've also missed these monsters before. And I'm confused every time. That's a sign. Well, that looks like a scorpion to me. Yeah, okay. So you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone. We're gonna save. And we'll do it. Ooh. I'll save over this one, that's fine. Alright, let's see what we got. Jesus. That's a single enemy. Okay. I'm gonna clock up. I think she has. Oh, I should heal her. But this is fine. She has something really quick. So there's the Queen Scorpion that is very weak. Okay, so the Queen Scorpions are very weak to blink attacks, which Scheherazade can use. So I think that's gonna be it. And then the King Scorpion is pretty weak to Earth. Okay. So with you, I'm gonna try this. We'll see how much this does. Okay, so we're gonna be using... Oh man, and it's... Damn, dude. Okay, maybe this was not meant to be used right now. Shit. Okay, guys, I think we're coming back to this one. Shit, dude. This is insane. Yeah, no, there's no way. Alright, yeah, this is something we'll come back to. I'll just...
Not now.
That's fine. Do I want to... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give it one more try. Give it one more try. Let's see what happens. Jeez. Okay. I mean, we're not screwed. I don't think. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Scraft.
Let's do this.
I don't know how much this is gonna do. Feel free for me to use crafts. Okay, yeah.
That's that. Let's move out.
Probably could have gotten away with just using a regular craft as opposed to the S-Craft there. See, I gotta keep in mind that it's a good balance between the two. 100%. Because with how little damage Joshua did on that first hit, or it wasn't Joshua, it was Stell hitting the 0 damage with Hurricane, I was like, damn, that didn't do anything, but... And I mean that literally, I think it did 0, but it happens. What do I want to do? I want to do... Stell. Yeah. Okay, just to get us back. Oops. Jesus Christ. Guys, I might take a quick break. I gotta check my blood sugar. Yeah, it's just spiking, and I don't understand why. Shield. Yeah. Nope, that's not.
Seems
I'm gonna get back to bows. I'm gonna put the VR back screen up and just test my blood sugar real quick. Okay. Give me just a minute, guys. I will be right back. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. As I went up and checked everything, my sister came home and she's a teacher, and I love hearing the tea. Oh, best part. Gotta take my last vitamin. But see, Ramen, that's good to know. I'm gonna do my best to not do that so that I stay out of that habit. However, that is very good to know in case I need to. Oh, Blake! Welcome in! How are you doing? It's been a bit. Check my vitamin, hold on. Okay. All set. Well, welcome in, Blake. Happy New Year. I hope the holidays treated you well. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm going to rest in the hotel. And then the next objective is to talk to the mayor. Oh, you got sick? Oh. How you feeling now, Blake? Like 5 days ago? How you feeling now? I know, it's that time of the year, everyone's getting like everyone's getting a cold, the virus is going around. I hope it didn't mess you up too bad. I hope you're feeling okay now. That's never fun. But I'm happy to see you here. It's been a bit, and I saw in the Discord the message last night. I meant to reply to it, fell asleep. I was a mess, but always happy to see you. And guys, just in case you don't, once again, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Pluto, because Pluto is also live playing Saints Row 2 right now. I'll give him a quick shout out. If you guys don't follow him, please drop him the follow, and also just pull him up. We're trying to get Pluto to hit affiliate, and I think the only thing he needs now is the average viewer count. So if you guys just pull up his stream and leave it there, it'll obviously help him out a lot. Just wanted to mention it. Where the fuck am I going? Where's the mayor's house? How can I find... Okay, we don't hit Vine right now. Tender poultry. I wonder where I get that. Okay, I'm assuming... Let's see if one can tell me. Because if I can go around and have fun first. You're Warner. Okay. What was her name? Gwen? I figured they'd be in here somewhere. And I am wrong. Okay, no big deal. Let's check the international port. I think, damn, where would the mayor's residence be? Definitely not at the airport. However, I figured I'd check to see who might be here to talk to. I do also still remember that this game, the idea is to talk to everybody. Yo, Leaky. What's that? Okay. So, no one over here. Now there was it the South Block? Oh, South Block, yeah. Oh, they could also just be in the market. But let's check the South Block first. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, that's the Orbital Factory. Orbital Factory, another interesting. Why are there so many... Who is this? I mean, this is a big-ass building. Is this the mayor's residence? That doesn't seem like the mayor's residence, so I'm gonna go with no. But let's check the Orbital Factory. Hello, sir. Okay. What kind of courts you got? So, still action 1. Attack 1. Impede 2. That's a lot of wind that I don't have. Okay, at least so I know that there's at least options here in case I want them. Okay, I still don't think there's a weapon, store at all. Unless this is the weapon store. Bruh. I gotta stop opening my mouth. Okay. Stun rod is better. How much do I have? I have a good amount of Mira, and I think that this is definitely going to be what I should get. Interesting that... Oh, I was gonna say, interesting that I can't buy her a weapon. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna spend some money, we're gonna get better weapons. We're gonna go a little crazy. Do we want... Okay. Holy shit, that is a lot of defense. Okay. I can only buy one of these, so I'm gonna buy one for now. Probably just gonna put it on a stone. So we need more money to buy some more armor for everybody. We need like 4,000 for that. Okay. Well, we've got this under control. So where is this? Oh, this is back to the north block. I also wonder if your husband's business is doing well. Two other buildings it looks like I can enter. Just want to be thorough. I should check the marketplace. I still haven't. Okay, so that's that. Which one? Which building is this? This is gated. I was gonna say this has to be the mayor's residence. All right, I'll talk to him first. Visitors. Mayor's currently out. Gone to worship at the chapel. Okay. Yo, how crazy would it be if it was Sharon? Okay. Hey, what's up? You know, though, I make the comment, but I'm willing to bet that there's going to be some sort of connection at some point about the two of them. Because it seems kind of along the same lines, I bet. Okay, Leela. Flood. Let's do it. Well, that's making the situation work. Okay. Alright, Leela, let's do it. Let's head to the market. It is interesting that, like, just again, like a small kind of comparison between this game and Treasure Cold Steel 1. The first place, like, that we really get to see outside of the prologue or introduction has a market, like the Celtic market, and now the Bose market here. Yeah, fucking trading. God. I can't believe they would do that. Maybell. Okay. Alright, this market in the mayor of the Post region. Hell yeah. What building is this? I thought I went into all the buildings. I mean, makes sense, you know. She's probably seeing this in a sense that the army has an agenda to fill and we don't, and if we don't have any stake in the game, we're going to be more thorough and we're going to get answers quicker and better. Up to 2,300 encounters now for Regice? Oh. Here's hoping soon. I know I said that last night, but really, here's hoping soon. Okay, yep, the Hakken Gate where we were told to stay away from. That makes sense. International border to the north of Post. Should be able to find down there. Okay. Oh, is there a north block? Oh, that would make sense, the north block. Alright, Maybell and Leela. It's at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of the East Post side. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, you know, with the new weapons we got, I'm just gonna start heading out. We're probably gonna get some money anyway. The fights that we make, yeah, the Eisen Road, okay. Heading on out. Hello, sirs. Alright, let's fuck shit up.
Let's
Damn,
move out.
let's fuck shit up. Alright, we can only fuck shit up if we actually can.
Alright, we're good to go.
Alright.
Oh, are we done already?
Ooh, bigger bird. Okay. Think. Oh, that's a lot of health. Okay. Here's what I'll do. Oh, it's very weak to fire. Alright, let's mess it up. That should be okay. I'll remember that for next time. Sick. I was always like taking a look. Alright, Hopping Gate is just up there. Unfortunate.
All right, we're good to go.
Cool. I wish I got that preemptive strike on this one. That would have been nice. Oh, they actually do hit kind of hard. I'm actually just gonna move into the back right now because I don't want him to get killed.
We're good to go.
Shield. Luna, thank you for the sub. Love and channel out. I appreciate it. I know 3 months really does fly by, doesn't it? Well, I appreciate the sub every time, Luna. I'm glad you're enjoying it here. And again, enjoy these beautiful emotes of my faces. And we'll definitely be getting some more emotes soon. Absolutely. Anyone on my team got healing magic? Yes. Estelle is the only one that has it, so I do want to fix that up. She's got tier right now. Should I head back? Well, now that I'm going for the story and heading over to Hocken Gate, maybe I should head back and get someone else to have one. That might be a good move. These guys do hit real hard. They shouldn't be rushing in. I wasted that crit. Damn. Healer Estelle works. Okay, cool.
Seems you came up short.
Oh, tender poultry. Oh, that I should have been looking at what I needed for that. All right, where are my items? But again, Luna, always appreciate it. I'm always happy to see you here, and I wish you the best of luck on getting Regice soon. It's been a while. Ingredients. Tender poultry. Was that my first? Oh, 15. Oh, well, I haven't. Okay, I very much have that. Cool, cool, cool. I appreciate it, Luna. I'll let you know. I have a couple ideas in mind, so I'll let you know what I might need. I'm gonna check it probably next week with Black Belt and see what we can get in. Bigger equals better. Okay. To the right of the gate? Do they mean over here? Probably. So there's lodgings here. Hello, sir. He wants to visit the king. Correct paperwork. Alright, yeah, let's check it here. I assume the bar is the lodgings. This looks like someone I want to talk to. I didn't ask, sir. He's back. Yo, Pluto, thank you for the hydrate. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, you just ended your stream. Damn. How did Saints Row 2 go? I saw earlier, because I obviously popped in the chat for a second, and just to let you know I was there, I saw that Delvin was in there, and you had 0 crashes at that point, so here's hoping it stayed that way, and you didn't have too many crashes throughout the day. And good to see you, Church. You're not wrong. They're here. Okay, so now we get to meet with the general. Your PC crashed? The whole thing? No way. Not even just the game? Okay, why are you coming with us, bud? I'm gonna keep my eye on that guy. Okay. Door on the left. This left? Okay, not this left. Probably this left. Also not this left. Okay, I'm just gonna enter every door now. Of course I get to the right door that time. So that door is just locked. Can I go upstairs? I can. Interesting. I'm surprised they actually let me do this. Oh, okay. Nothing else up here. Alright. Yeah, absolutely. Always good seeing everyone in here. Hey man, it's the new year, holidays take its time, and you know what? Time flows so damn fast sometimes. But always happy to see you here. Always happy to see people hopping on. I don't know why, but the screen refreshed and it got stuck on a black screen. Really? So it was the whole PC. It wasn't even just the monitor. It was like, that's so weird. Was that the only time it crashed today, Pluto? Let's see what this guy's about. There's Morgan Freeman. Okay. Spirit on his way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. So, that's interesting. We have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything, which means it didn't crash. Yeah, I feel like whatever it was probably hijacked and brought somewhere else. There's not a lot of distance between, I mean, granted, on the grand scheme of things, maybe there is, but it doesn't seem like there's a hell of a lot of difference between Bose and Roland. So, it seems highly unlikely that this crash somewhere is more than likely what I'm thinking may have been a hijacking and it was brought somewhere else. Oh, Damn. The game was running so good today, and then it just crashed like that. That sucks. I'm sorry, Pluto. I'm doing alright. You know, blood sugar's a little bit rough right now, but, you know, can't be perfect all the time. Can't be perfect some days. Can't be perfect most days. But that's alright. Not too bad. We're at least feeling good enough to be streaming, so I'm happy about that. We're going to be doing Ambi's Gaming Corner tomorrow, and we're also going to be doing more Indiana Jones on Saturday, so we got a lot of really cool streams lined up. Finally getting back to this game, too, and I'm very excited for it. Racers can't be trusted. Is that how you spell finagling? I've never seen that word written down. Oh, damn. And it's just finally telling it like it is. The fuck was that sound? Pull out Sky FC later and continue Nightmare Plus run. Ooh, Church, do it. Do it. Alright, so who the hell is this guy? And what's up with his guitar? What's up with his little lute? It's beautiful. Ah, it's the name of the game. Oh, it's the name of the game. He said the name of the game, guys. I should do a cover of this song. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I like the idea that, like, we were having, like, a very heated discussion, and just all 6 of us are standing there for, like, 5 minutes listening to this guy. Like, not one of us tried to interrupt him. Not one of us tried to ask what's going on. We just let it happen. Hey guys, should he look like that over there? I don't think he should look like that over there. I don't... Is he okay? Should we check on him? He's in a lot of pieces right now. Oh, okay, no, he's fine. He's fine, guys. He came back together. You know, Church, I was imagining it was like a New Game Plus run. But interesting, because the game's in Japanese. Is there a reason you're playing it in Japanese as opposed to your native language? Is Japanese your native language? Is this one that doesn't have an English translation yet? Because I do know some games are like that. But I'm pretty positive that Sky FC does have one, so I was just curious. I'm pretty positive. Can we just ask him a couple more questions? Unfortunately, I skipped a line of dialogue. Okay, let's try. Interesting. You know, I think we know this guy. I can't be 100% positive, but I think we do. Oh. This is a weird conversation. Actually wanted to have all Falcon Trails games in your PlayStation trophies. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, so this dude just fights with us now? Who the fuck are you? That's interesting. Okay, so what do we got here? So he's got a gun. Oh my god, he's using the Halo Needler. That's sick. Okay, so what is... So he has pretty high strength. I mean, I guess it's comparable to all of ours with the weapons we have. He has much higher defense than Joshua. Well, actually, no. She has the same vest on. So, actually, that makes sense. So, no, so he's pretty comparable to everybody else. He has higher magic attack. Higher dexterity. Okay. Alright, so he's kind of... He seems to be well-rounded as well. What about his orbs? What's he got for me? So that EP1. Okay. Hit one, attack one, all four token out. So you know what? I have a couple I put on. Can see enemies from a distance. Interesting. For right now, I'll throw that on, and I will throw on an evade, because why not? I think no one else has a free slot right now. I have to unlock them. Okay. Cool. Hell yeah, Misty. Alright. Where the fuck are we trying to get back to? I genuinely forget. Are we just heading back to Bose right now? For being kicked out? I'm assuming that's the case. Let's find out. What Pokemon do you hope will be in ZA that aren't already confirmed? Honest to God, I don't know any of the ones that are already confirmed. I haven't looked into it too much. I'm trying to think. I don't know a lot of... You know what? I mean, I know it's going to be a Kalos game. But I do hope we see some of the Gen 6 fossils. Because those fossil Pokemon are my favorites. Without a doubt. Those are definitely the ones that I want to see the most. I'm trying to think of the Gen 6 Pokemon. Gen 6 was my least favorite gen. So I'm trying to think of like who else was there that I really liked. Give me some time to think on that. Feel Elemental Monkeys and Patrat. You want Patrat? That's an interesting one that I almost never hear. Interesting. Actually, I don't know that. Let's go for a Hurricane, actually. Let's get these three. Oh, that's nice. So... They called in another one, huh? Was getting beat up. Alright, there we go. Now we're in better position.
Nighty-night, kitty cats.
Night. They were in the Kalos games already, and they're the only other Pokemon not on Switch, aside from Murkrow. Interesting. That's pretty cool. The Elemental Monkeys would be cool. I like them. Not a big fan of Patrat. But that is interesting. It's like the only other Pokemon that aren't on Switch yet.
Take that! Enjoy the show.
Bada boom! Alright, when I get back to Bose, I can definitely turn in that quest to bring that guy to Tender Poultry. I can definitely do that.
Let's move out.
Not gonna lie, I just want to use a Watchog since I never played Gen 5, never got the opportunity. Okay, that's understandable for sure. Wow, how much was that? AZ Floette would be nice. Oh, that's true. Not really particular on what to want. That's totally fair. Yeah, that's the one that was like talked about in the Legends of Gen 6, right? Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I very briefly remember something, very vaguely remember something along those lines. They can totally do something with that legend, yeah. Oh, shit. Surprise attack. You know what? That was the best surprise attack I've ever made before. That's not the one that I did want. Just in case I get another surprise attack. I'm thinking, oh, that was the end of it. Was meant to be a good Pokemon, but never released. Still exists in XY's code, though. Interesting. Guidebook. Interesting. I guess this is the place. Interos. Okay. Okay. There's no way they would just make his shit. Okay, Sniper Gun Man user. I love it. I love it. Excels in arts. Physicals not to write home about. Okay, so he's very interesting. Cool, cool, cool. I was gonna say, there's no way that that's gonna be the end of it. Strong silent type. Several new ones. Okay, that's under sites within the Bowser we're playing those. Bear Club Rose. If anyone knows, please notify me if the Spence Farm from the Bowser Market. Okay. Green Seeker. Interesting. Neville Valley and West Bowes. From West Bowes Highway to Neville Valley. Okay. This one? Oh, not this one. This one. Oh! I have to actually bring it to the person. That's my bad. It's gotta be probably somewhere in the back room. I just want to check the other side. Chef Ross. It's gotta be. Yeah, Glenn, there we go. Alright, cool. Hopefully they don't shiny lock all the legends again. Here's hoping. I don't understand why they've been doing that. And I really hope that it's not something that they continue to do. I'm with you. How long am I going to be live for? I'm not sure. Probably about another hour. My blood sugar is a little high, but I'm not feeling bad. So probably about another hour, Pluto, give or take. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, not here. Okay, now I have some information. So... consider along the trail behind Remedy Village. I don't know where that is. Can I go to the west? Can I just go there now? Ramen, quick question. I have a couple of those quests to fight some monsters along different highways. should I do story until I get Olivier back in my party, or should I go and do them now? What would you recommend? If anything, Kalos lacked as a trio of legends, birds, beasts, Reggies. Yep, emotions, swords of justice. Perhaps we'll get something along those lines. That would be pretty cool. That would be really cool. Because even, like, just going through, like, Dynamax Adventures and shit, like, it is, like, Gen 6 does have so many fewer legendaries, but also I know Gen 6 had much less new Pokemon in general, but that would be cool to see. That would be really cool to see. Do it. I'm gonna wait a second, because I don't know if that was Ramen saying do it now, or if he was gearing up for a response. But I will at least walk to the Western Highway. Oh, Neil! I love that. Okay. Yeah, the lowest amount added. Because megas were added. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on keeping out. I will still fight random things though. We need that money.
Alright, good to go.
Oh, hell yeah. Unbind whip. I don't need to fight every creature. You know, I should still be on the lookout for chests. I feel like I haven't opened any chests, and it's probably just because I haven't been on the lookout for them. Damn, that was unfortunate. She's at 170. That's fine. I was like, damn, this is unfortunate. And then everybody missed. Nope, we don't need to do that again. We can just smack. Okay.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh, Revenue Trail. Okay, so there is the one along the Western Highway that I do need. West Coast Monster. Okay. And then there's this one. Trail behind Revenue Village. Okay. So I want to find this one first, and then we'll figure out about the other one. They're also weak to fire. Buttable.
Let's move out.
Move out. Oh yeah. So we're just gonna continue along this way.
Alright, we're good to go.
We're good to go. What about you? What's the are there any other Gen 6 Pokemon you or other Pokemon that you want to see, Luna? Added in? I know you said the elemental one. Oh shit, that one is one that blows up. I take it. I looked away for a second. I looked back at chat. I just wanted to check. Yeah, that's one that blows up. Any other ones aside from like the elemental monkeys and Patrat? Horsey Jinx get some attention. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Okay, okay. Make it worth hunting. Totally fair. Still going on. Yeah, I'll fuck it up. I thought, you know, honestly, it didn't even matter. It would have been the other way around. He'll just get hit. It's fine. It doesn't take too much damage.
Let's move out.
It's better than using some EP heal, I think. Or it's better than using the EP for attacks. Oh shit, was that? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Bring back Megas without making any new ones, that's a crime. True, yeah, no, I can't see that happening. I mean, I guess they could, being Game Freak, but here's hoping they don't. Okay, so elemental efficacies. Insanely quick and damn near impossible to hit. Ugh, alright. What's the move here? What's the move? They got 486 health, and I have a feeling that they're going to be hard to hit. S-craft the fuck out of him. Alright. Alright, I've been told. I've been told to let it loose. I at least want to kill him. Oh, man, I didn't even get to... Okay, well, you know what? It's a crit. I'm going to go for a separate. Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. We still got 2 that are alive. This was unfortunate. Oh, you do need to S-break to kill them. So, is it impossible now for me to kill them? Being that this guy's still mad? Yeah. Okay, I did not know they'll slurp SCP and fleet. Okay, did not know that they can only be damaged with S-crafts. Had I known that, I would have at least killed one. That's a big rip. That's a big rip. Well... whatever, we'll just... I'll let this one finish it out. Damn, that kinda sucks. Alright, but I know that for next time now. That is quite unfortunate, though, because now I have no CP. And I think I just found the monster. Or, no, it's just another one. Oh, nope, that is the monster. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do instead, then. We're just gonna go ahead and save. See if we can get this done without it. Damn. Think a good regional Jinx would be a fire dancer. Interesting, that's more Alola. That'd be pretty cool, though. Just to see other Pokemon that didn't get much attention get that love. That would be pretty cool. Okay, does anyone have... Actually, I don't know if anyone has any ground stuff. Let's find out. I might have to change this anyway. Damn, that's actually crazy. Alright, well, like I said, we'll probably fix this up. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. We can totally take this back again. We can't? Oh shit. Alright, whatever. This was a mess anyway. I figured we could have done something. I'm gonna retry one time, and if I can't get it here, I will in fact. I wonder, were they okay? I have a couple of ideas. Yes, I know that they're kind of like the Dragon Quest slimes. They're the ones that are giving you all of the XP kind of thing. You know about the good drops though. They were a spawn, but they'll always appear in that spot when they do appear. Okay, gotcha. I remember having like the ones that you can get in Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2, but the way I had them, they were always like I had the items to spawn them in. like the special gifted stuff in each playthrough that you get. So I don't know if they had them randomly around Cold Steel, but I am familiar with the enemy. But I know in Cold Steel, at least, I was able to damage them without using the S-Craft, so that's where my faults came in. But good to know for next time. Yeah, he's still got a lot of health on him. Hang on a minute, we're alive, we're all alive. Depending on when Scheherazade goes with this, we might, okay, I'm gonna try something different. I don't know how this attack works, but if she's further, it might not be. Okay, no, it didn't. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and load. And we are going to equip a different one-on-one person. Let's see, Scheherazade. Yeah, let's take... Just for the sake of this, we're gonna take Evade off. Just kidding. We're gonna take Hit 1 off, and we're gonna put on the Defense 1. Just for now. Oh, they changed the spawn in Cold Steel to item only. Interesting. Okay, so they are just random encounters in this whole game. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that hits everybody no matter where we are. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to do this. We should be in much better shape. That's a lot better. Soul Blur. Definitely go for that again. And go for Stone. Oh, okay, good. Survived. Okay. And now everyone just smack. Is there a reason he can't use the... Oh, I'm... Okay, that was a little close, but I just have to change that. Could have healed if I needed to. Okay, so with that being the case now, do I want to change Scheherazade's back? Yeah. What does she have on? She had Evade. No. What did I just take off? Hit 1. If I put Hit 1 back on, defense goes down, but dexterity goes up. What's the dexterity stat do? I'm forgetting. Dexterity is accuracy. Speed is... What's the difference between speed and agility? Dexterity is probably accuracy. In SC and third, they randomly hear certain enemies at specific locations. Oh, okay. Okay, dexterity is accuracy. Yeah, I think I want that back on. I could put this on, but that's still not really doing much for me. Comparatively. I like having her. I like having her accuracy up. So I'm okay with that. Okay. Now, with this being the case, I'm going to head back. And I am going to head north and get to the Revenue trail and fight the other monsters there. Agility. Okay, so speed is just turn order. Agility is evasion. Dexterity is accuracy. Perfect. Damn. This thing's fast.
We're good to go.
And I'm happy you're here, Misty. Happy that you get to catch me playing this game, that I finally got back to it for a bit. Shit. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna get on this one. actually... Well, if I can head into Revenue Village, there's got to be some kind of lodgings here for me to stay at. Kind of hurting an FC Evo because plus 50% agility art isn't available anymore. Really? There's an old Septium mine in the north. Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna see the same people we saw attacking the last one. Dude, there's no way I need to take more insulin. That's unreal. But here we fucking go. That's crazy. Okay, so with this abandoned mine trail, so I'm assuming that's where the thing is. Has been sighted along a trail behind Revenue Village. Okay, interesting that they didn't just come out and say what it was, but it's fine. Emil General Goods. All right, what do you got for me? Interesting. Alright, I'll just buy that stuff because I have recipes for that stuff, but I will remember that that is there. I wonder if we'll learn more about that later. Okay, the village elder. I'm assuming this important building. Okay. We'll head out. Thanks, bro. It's big. Okay. I wonder if it'll be in this area of it, or if I'm gonna have to head over towards the abandoned mine.
See?
But it wouldn't be empty if you put something in. I love the dialogue in this game and shit like that. It's probably closer to the abandoned mine. But the roly-poly. The gas ejects as a is it when it dies? No. Piece of cake. Death Blow 2. That seems like it. 100% kills enemy, but quartz breaks. Oh, well. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That's a good backup if I'm stuck on a fight. Damn, these guys attack fast this time. Let's go for a hurricane. What? There we go. Piece of cake. Less than perfect. Oh, damn.
We're good to go.
Start healing. Just not Charizard. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. East State. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, let's start heading back towards the mine. Damn, man. Finally got your new watch? Oh, hell yeah, Pluto, that's awesome! Congrats, dude! It just came in today? This gonna suck.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh no! Charizard is getting dangerous, bro. Slices defenses, dulls senses. Yeah, that's sick. Oh, and it's a it's a delay art too. Oh, that's sick. Okay, finally we can get back to my normal tactics. Alright,
See?
let's heal Shazam. Charizard. You guys know what I'm talking about. Whoa, that thing came out of nowhere. That's unfortunate. This thing
We're good to go.
Oh, man.
Seems you.
Jeez. I can't, like, direct it anywhere. Damn. That should kill me anyway.
Piece of cake.
Well, that's a shame. Oh. I wasn't ready for that. But here we are. I assume Feet Spin. Large monster lurking in the mountains. Attacks with surprising speed for its size. Okay. So it's not particularly weak to anything. So I think this is where we're going to start to delay this thing. We're going to start trying to do some of this stuff. get hit once. It's pretty dangerous. Not a lot of health, though. I think we should be able to take care of it relatively easily. That might just... Is that just a monster? Or... Oh, that was the monster. Okay, alright. I'll take that. Alright, sick. But yeah, Pluto, put it in the Discord. Let me see the watch if you haven't. I'm opening Discord right now. Yeah, if you didn't put it in there, I want to see it. That's so cool, Pluto. What is my blood sugar? Is it going down or is it just not going up? Nope, it's actually just going up. Okay, that's an issue. That's a real big issue. Alright, so being that we did that one as well. The Nebel Valley. And I don't think we know where Nebel Valley is yet. This guy's so fast. That's crazy. What are we even doing here? What is this? Shit. Alright, I guess we'll just... Damn.
Basic attack. Seem
Why? Literally why? Whatever. That's so annoying. Oh shit, it's probably a couple ways to bows. Alright, I guess I'll heal. Okay. Really? God damn it.
We're good to go.
Alright. Being that my blood sugar isn't coming down at all, I think I'm gonna end the stream when I get back to Bose and turn in the quests. Don't know why it's not. It makes absolutely no sense that it's not, but I do unfortunately need to take care of it. So we're gonna rest, we're gonna turn in the quests, and then we're gonna call it for today. I do once again want to thank everyone for being here. Always appreciate it. Always happy to see you guys. We're definitely going to be streaming tomorrow. We're going to be doing Ambi's Gaming Corner, so we might be doing the, sick. Oh, you know what I'm going to do before I forget? I'm going to go to the weapon shop as well. We're probably going to be doing South Park: The Stick of Truth. We're going to be continuing that game. And we're also going to be, doing like the tier list for all the games Ambius played this year or last year, so that's gonna be pretty cool to see. Damn, I really still don't have that much more out, but I have enough to get 2 leather jackets for these guys, so we're gonna do that. Oh shit, did I have an extra one? Damn, that kind of blows. Could I put another one on? You know what? Do I have anything better? I do. I have work boots. Interesting. Alright, we'll just throw that on. Okay. You watched on Discord? It's Jeremy, mate? Hell yeah, let me see it. Yo, that is so nice. That's so sleek looking. I love that Buddha. Yeah, I'm probably ending. I don't know what's up with my blood sugar. I mean, it's not... It's just frustrating, you know? Because, like, I know how it's gonna work. I know I'm gonna get off, and then it's just not gonna do anything. Like, nothing's gonna change, and it's just so frustrating. I don't know, maybe I should just keep going. Alright, let me see. So that's 50. Oh, that's 80 each. You know what? No. Why not? Open to the Rostel. I think that's the only one that I could have opened. Yeah. What we have now. Okay. Do I want defense? Stone hammer. That doesn't give her anything. Okay, I'll put that on right now. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Alright, so with that being said, the only 2 quests that I can do are the Neville Valley one. Ramen, how much time do I have to do the Neville Valley monster? Do you know? Because I haven't seen where Neville Valley was, I don't think. I don't know, can I check like a world map? Maybe not. I forget. And then the Bear Claw thing. Who wanted me for that? That was Spence Pharmacy. That doesn't look like a pharmacy. That also doesn't look like a pharmacy. That also doesn't look like a pharmacy. This one could be. Damn. These things are expensive, man. Oh, shit. Oh, so I should find... Okay, so I should get these 2 done. Damn. Okay. So where's Neville Valley? Is that down the western one? What was to the west here? The Crone Trail? I have no idea where that is. And I can't even find the pharmacy guy that I'm supposed to talk to in the Boast Market. It's not this guy. Is it you? Dreams Confectionery? No. Wasn't you. It's not you. Interesting. It's also not you. You're not selling anything. Was that you? Oh, you're the guy. Oh, I did come here. I just didn't speak to you. Okay, that makes sense. If I go to the south block, are there other exits? New and cell path. That could be interesting. Where's that going to bring me? The Valeria Lakeshore. Alright, fuck man, let's see. Let me come over here for a little bit. Okay.
We're good to go.
We're good to go.
Listed on the map, though. It's got defense too. Maybe it doesn't do.
Piece of cake.
Didn't hit well the first time. Had a bit of a low roll. That's certainly not the one I meant to do. Damn. Alright, now I'm getting unlucky. Hit these guys a little easier. Maybe arts would hit them easier, as opposed to skill attacks. I feel like a lot of times that is the answer, so I'll try
We're
that
good to
instead.
go.
Yeah, where's my blood sugar at? If it's not, I mean, it's kind of just staying still. It's probably the best I can go for in that situation. Okay, so there's the tower there. Which will allow me to come back. Valeria Lakeshore can be humid. Lakes can be humid, right? Let's check it. Jesus. Yeah, let's go for an art here. Let's see if that works any better. You know what? I bet they do, and that's why this shit is happening. No, they resisted it. Damn. Whatever. Let's just smack him to death, I guess, maybe.
We're good to go.
Alright guys, yeah, we're gonna end it here. Because unfortunately, it's not coming down. I don't really understand why. As usual. But I want to thank everyone for being here again. Is there anyone I know that we can raid? I don't think so usually at this time. Yeah, no, not really. So we're gonna go ahead and end it. I want to thank everyone for being here. I'm glad we got back to this for a couple of hours, and next week we'll be hitting it again. For the rest of the week, we've got South Park Stick of Truth tomorrow around 2 p.m. I gotta change the time on the schedule. And Saturday, we're gonna be doing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle around 1 p.m. We'll have Sunday off, and then we'll hit next week with the same shit. We'll have Shadow of the Colossus, we'll have Hi-Fi Rush, we'll have Pokemon, Trails, hopefully South Park, and Indiana Jones again. Everyone, we'll see you soon. Ramen, it's always happy to see you here, man. It's always a great time. And thank you for coming in and giving me some refreshers, because I clearly needed them. But we're getting there. We did pretty well today. Everyone, we'll see you soon.